right, so I bought a forklift, never driven it before, and I have to unload 22 pallets of wood. So this is going to be this is going to be a fun one. Oh my God, there's like no suspension in this thing. Jesus, almost knocked my damn teeth out. Before you move, make sure you know each lever does. Yeah, I practiced a little bit yesterday. So it's got these levers here. So up and down. Let me see, this is down then up. And this one is tilt. And then this one's moves to the side. So all right, I'm gonna go after the first pallet here. Oh, this is scary. Too high. I did it. Got the first one. Let me lower this thing. We did it, guys. I got my first pallet. Yeah, this thing's crazy, pretty crazy to drive because the tires are in the back, the steer tires are in the back. So this thing like turns on a dime, which is crazy. All right, so let me see if I can park this thing right here somewhere. I think right there is good. Lower it. Go ahead and finish up in there. I think I got it. All right, so the nerves are gone. I think I did my first one. See if we can get another one. Up. See if we can get it in there. Lining it up is probably the most difficult thing about this. so it doesn't fall off. Pallet number 2 of 22. So we'll see how long this takes. Try to line it up close to the other one so we don't take up a whole lot of space. Right there. Drop it. There we go. Alright, let's go for number 3. Run, 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 run. This is actually pretty fun. Except it's freaking cold out here. And there's no suspension on a forklift that I know of. Alright guys, so I'm about halfway done unloading this truck here. And so far so good. I mean, we had a couple of pallets that were in there pretty tight. Made it a little challenging, so I had to move things around a little bit, going left to right on this forklift, but not bad. So what I'm doing now is I'm unloading this side of the trailer because it was kind of putting a little bit too much stress on the trailer, so we're unloading the ones on the left side of the trailer just to even out the weight and not to stress out the trailer too much. So again, halfway done, total of 22 pallets, or yeah, I think it's 22 pallets. No, I'm sorry, 24 pallets, 12 cords. So halfway done, and I will tell you that it has gotten easier. Except, you know, some of these are like really tight, so like this one, it's already hitting this pallet over here, so I got to slide it to the right a little bit to free it up. If not, you can, you know, when you're pulling back, you can actually yank that other pallet right off the trailer, and we don't want that. I don't want to be picking up splits from the ground. So again, so far so good, man. It's it gets easier, and the forklift is working great. It's got a little bit of a starting problem, but I don't know, I'll take a look at that later. But pretty happy with it so far. I'll show you where I'm stacking these things up over here in a little bit. So each one of these pallets weighs about 1,500 pounds, 1,500 to 2,000 pounds. This is a 40 or a 5,000 pound forklift. That's the maximum capacity. And again, so far it's doing a decent job. So I'm pulling these pallets of wood in here, stacking them up, or lining them up, not really stacking them up. And it's really tight quarters here, man. So that's where the rear steer tires come into play, because you can turn these things on a dime. So like right here, I need to go left a little bit, so it's nice that I can actually go left with these forks here, just like that. Let's see here. Go forward a little bit more, and then we'll drop it right there. Let me pull back a little bit. There we go. freeze up, and then we go get the next one. So let me see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pallets so far. And got a little bit more, a little less than half, I should say, to go. But this is probably the side of barbecue that nobody ever shows, you know, what we got to do to cook barbecue, the amount of wood we have to purchase in order to get a decent price. I mean, this is post oak and white oak. There's a little bit of red oak in there. I saw some red oak on a couple of these pallets, which I'm okay with. It's in the oak family. But you know, we're in far west Texas, so those of you guys that are in East Texas, I mean, this stuff grows in your backyard, not out here. We got a lot of mesquite, a lot of pecan wood, but not post oak. So just line these up, go up on my forks, and in she goes. Put it in neutral just to give it a little bit more power. And this one is stuck to the left one, so I got to slide it over to the right a little bit too. See that? Then it just pulls right out. It's kind of scary, you know, having a pallet of wood this high up in the air. But I know there's probably some of you guys that are watching that are professional forklift operators. Well, this is my first time ever driving a forklift, and you know, thankfully it's nothing. I mean, I don't want to say this isn't expensive, because post oak is pretty expensive out here, but I'm not unloading Mercedes-Benz off a vehicle or anything like that. It's firewood. I should get my brother in here. I'm gonna ask him, see what he says. He's probably gonna say, nah, you do it. Watch this. Hey, you wanna unload the rest of them? Huh? No? Come on, man. We're more than halfway done, yeah. You want to? Yeah. All right, boy. Oh man, my legs are frozen. Alright, so my brother's gonna try to unload it. This is his first time ever using a forklift too. I just kind of showed him the basics of it. So hopefully everything goes well. We're about to find out. Go up. Right there. Go in. More. Right there. Put in neutral. Go up. Okay, move to the right a little bit. Okay, now put it in reverse. Go ahead. And then lower it as soon as you clear the trailer. That's right. Then lower it as much as you can and take it slow, because you don't want it to tip over. Go down more, Marty. That's his first time too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down,
yeah.
Tilt and whatnot. So
it's just learning, like, since this is wood.
And then you got to feel it, because they're heavy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's not bad.
A little challenging sometimes.
Yeah, like that last one, there were,
yeah,
all three of them were,
yeah,
were
and
stuck
they're
in
all,
there.
every load is like that. Everywhere
Yeah.
I take these, they're like that. You know, he puts them in with a skid steer, and he just, I mean, he tries to pack them in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I make them wrap them too.
Oh, okay.
Because they're on a flatbed, and I don't want pieces. I've had pieces fall out.
Oh yeah.
I don't want it in somebody's windshield, or I don't want to run over them.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have them wrapped.
You got him ready? If you put in neutral and give it gas, it goes up faster. The forks do. That pallet's broken, so go down a little bit. Down a little bit, Marty. Yeah, when you go in, well, go ahead and work. Right there, and you get lift up. Okay, move it over to the right a little bit. The other way. Oh, you already have it all the way to the right. Turn, okay, back up and just turn the wheel this way. Slow, 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 slow. Lift up a little bit. Up. Slow, Marty, slow, 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 slow. Okay. All right, so we got one more pallet to go. We had a little bit of trouble with one pallet that just kind of disintegrated on us. Looked like the termites had gotten to that pallet, so I should have recorded that. But what we did, we got another pallet, lifted that pallet as high as we could, removed the bottom pieces that were torn or broken, disintegrated, and put a new pallet on top, or on the bottom, I'm sorry, and set the pallet of wood on top of the new pallet and unloaded it that way. And that took us a little bit longer than maybe an extra 15 minutes, but aside from that, everything's been going really smooth. Forklift is working like a champ. And the important piece is that I've gotten experience driving this thing, so it's definitely a lot easier now than when we started. So there's no more nerves. Everything's pretty easy to do, not too shabby. But here's our last pallet. I'm about to unload it.
I'm ratcheting, I'm tightening my straps, and it pulled one off. Boom, right on top of the head. It busted it wide open. And, oh, it was bad. And
made for a bad day.
Heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Just one little chunk.
Yeah.
That'll knock some sense into you.
Heck
so
yeah.
You're ratcheting now, I'm looking.
Wear a hard hat.
Yeah, I need to wear a hard hat.
Yeah.
Oh, you bet.
All right, buddy. Thank you, man. Get on. Yeah, get under here, look. Hit it. What do you think? Was it pretty easy to drive? Yeah. You got a challenging one with that pallet that broke off on you, but
no, it's not like
it was about to fall off. We were lucky that thing didn't bust open. Oh, we need one, don't we? Yeah.
It's not gonna rain here.
All right, so that's it, guys. 24 pallets, 12 cords of wood. Took us about 45 minutes to unload that whole trailer, which I don't know if that's slow or not. Those of you guys that are forklift operators, let me know in the description box if 45 minutes is a long time to unload a trailer. But again, this was our first time, my brother and I, to drive a forklift and to unload a trailer, so it was pretty neat. So now we're gonna use we're out of wood over here by the smoker at the food truck park, so I'm gonna take one of these pallets, and that's what we're gonna use to smoke our food. So we like to put it over here close to the smoker. So it looks like we might have to move some of the tables, or some of the chairs anyway. Alright, we are done. Just gonna go park the forklift. I'll show you guys where we piled up the wood here. All right, so here's our 24 pallets of wood, and it's a ton of wood. But again, this is what we need to cook our barbecue. And I do sell some pallets to a couple of barbecue joints here in town, and to some backyard enthusiasts as well. You know, they'll come out here with their buddies, and they'll split a half a cord, which is 1 pallet. A cord is 2 pallets. So they'll buy 1 pallet and split that amongst themselves. So if you're in the El Paso area and you need some oak to cook your barbecue, hit me up and we can sell you a pallet or 2 of wood. So hope you guys enjoyed this. There's the forklift, and she worked great, man. A little hard to start, but once it gets going, it runs like a champ. You gotta remember to turn off the propane. And oh, we're still full, didn't use that much. All right, got the tank closed up. So that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this type of content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit that like button, smash that bell, ring that bell, whatever you want to call it. But thanks for tuning in. Until next time, Joe with Smokin Joe's Pit BBQ. See ya.